Hey guys, what is up? Stick Boy here, back again for another RWBY reaction, and as you can probably tell by my shirt being the same, this is definitely the same night as my last RWBY video, just not very long afterwards actually. Yeah, I just want to keep going with this. It's really getting interesting and it's kind of pulling me in, so I figured why not get another couple of episodes in. We can get episodes 8 and 9 in, and then there's 10 and 11, and probably I'll let the finale be its own. We'll kind of have to see, play that by ear. I'm getting ahead of myself. But we're going to do 8 and 9 tonight. And a lot went down in the last 3 episodes, as I kind of figured it would. We find out that Blake gets back to her home and finds that her parents are dealing with the White Fang. And unfortunately, she kind of goes off on him and kind of spouts that she knows what's going on in front of her dad and in front of the 2 White Fang informants, which tips them off to the fact that Blake is there, and there's witnesses on Menagerie. I definitely think it would have been better if Blake had kept her mouth shut and let that meeting finish and then pulled her dad aside and said, hey, here's what's up. Because now her whole family's in danger. That house is in danger. As for Ruby and company, they've been cornered by Tyrion, and probably would have been in a lot of trouble, definitely would have been in a lot of trouble, had Crow not showed up to help him. But even Crow was a little outmatched, so, but between all of them, they got Tyrion to run away, but we're about to find out now. Crow is pretty much going to have to explain to Team RWBY, or Team Ranger, what's going on, what they're actually up against. And then, of course, Weiss has been basically disowned by her dad after speaking her mind at one of the parties. So, and he's wanting to kind of keep her prisoner, but having kind of stripped her of her inheritance, he doesn't really have a lot of pull on her anymore, and I have a feeling that she's strong enough that if she wants to make a stand and just get out of there, there's probably not a whole lot on Jacques' staff to stand in Weiss's way, and General Ironwood probably has her back, I would think, if she really stirred up a stink. And speaking of Ironwood, honestly, at the end of Volume 2, I really was pretty sketchy about him, but he's kind of starting to grow on me. I don't think he's such a bad guy anymore. So, yeah, my opinion on him has definitely changed over the course of the last volume or so. So, that puts us into Episode 8, entitled A Much Needed Talk. So, Team Ranger, as well as us, the viewers, are probably about to find out a whole lot about Salem and her operation, because I'm pretty sure Crow knows a lot more than he has told us up to this point. So let's jump in. Here we go. This is Episode 8, A Much Needed Talk. Here we go in 3, 2, 1, play. To be like a fairy tale, now it's just pretending. No way to happy ending. That scene's a little more comical now that I know how Blake's dad is about Son. He apparently didn't make the best impression. I wonder if Tyrion can grow that stinger back. I'm not sure if scorpions can regenerate or not. All right. All right, Crow, I guess you got some splaining to do.
Really? No questions?
Of course we have questions.
Yeah.
This is just...
Lots of questions, just where to begin.
Sure, of course.
So these maidens, they're powerful fighters that don't need dust to use magic.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And there are 4 of them?
Yep. Always.
Which means that whenever one of them dies, the power transfers to someone, a female, that they care about?
Whoever was in there thought...
Does it have to be a female, though?
Important distinction. Best option is someone we can trust. Regardless, their souls become combined, in a way.
And that's what you were trying to do to Pyrrha. The night the tower fell. You're trying to turn her into one of them.
Pretty much.
The previous Fall Maiden, Amber, had been attacked. She was young and experienced. And her assailant, who we now know as Cinder, somehow managed to steal some of her power, if not all of it. We were afraid that if we didn't do something, the rest would go to her as well.
And it turns out that...
Forced it on Pyrrha.
We didn't force anything. We explained the situation and gave her a choice, and she chose. You were there. You heard her.
They didn't force it on her, but they made the situation pretty dire. I think she would have felt pretty guilty not taking it, not taking the...
That guy, Tyrion. Why was he after me?
Well, you definitely painted a target on your back with what you did at Beacon. I told you having silver eyes is a rare trait. And the fact that you're someone that was able to use them seems to have upset some very powerful people. Not many people know about the silver eyes. But those that do aren't very happy that one has surfaced. That's why I've been keeping an eye on you, in order to make sure you're safe. All of you.
Well, then, why not just travel with us? It seems like that would have been way easier.
He was using you as bait.
Look, I wouldn't put
I
it
don't
like
know about
that.
that.
It's complicated.
What is all of this? Ruby's being hunted. The schools are being attacked. All for what? What is the point of all of this? Will you just tell us what's going on?
It's a fair question.
You sit down. You're stressing me out, kid.
It's a fair question, though.
Not many people are super religious these days. This world's been around for a long time. Long enough that people have created dozens of gods. But if you believe Osmond, 2 of them are actually real. They were brothers. The older sibling, the god of light, found joy in creating forces of life. Meanwhile, the younger brother, the god of darkness, spent his time creating forces of destruction. As you can imagine, they both had pretty different ideas about how things should go. The older one would spend his days creating water, plants, wildlife. At night, his brother would wake to see all the things that the elder had made and become disgusted. To counteract his brother's creations, the god of darkness brought drought, fire, famine, all that he could do to rid Remnant of life. Life always returned. So one night, the younger brother went and made something. Something that shared his innate desire to destroy anything and everything.
The creatures of Grimm.
You guessed it. The older brother had finally had enough. Knowing that their feud couldn't last like this forever, he proposed that they make one final creation
Now,
together.
if Ozpin
Something they could both be proud of.
isn't one of the maidens,
Their
could he be the
masterpiece.
incarnation of the god of light,
Brother agreed.
and Salem the incarnation of the god of darkness?
This last great creation would be given the power to both create and destroy. It would be given the gift of knowledge so that it could learn about itself and the world around it. And most importantly, it would be given the power to choose, to have free will to take everything it had learned and decide which path to follow. Light or the path of darkness.
Is that such a good idea?
And that is how humanity came to be.
Oh, okay.
What does that have to do with us?
Well, that's the kicker. See, the four gifts to mankind, knowledge, creation, destruction, and choice, aren't just metaphorical. Each of them exists in a physical form, left behind by the gods before they abandon Remnant, and each of them is extraordinarily powerful. If someone were to collect all four, they'd be able to change the world. And that's exactly what the enemy wants. The Huntsman Academies were created to train generations of humanity's protectors, but they also serve another purpose, guarding the relics. When Ozpin's predecessor founded the schools, he built them around the relics to act as a fortress. Not only would they be easier to defend, but they would be constantly surrounded by trained warriors. The hope was that hiding the relics would keep mankind from using them against itself. And, of course, keeping them out of her reach.
Okay.
So, yeah, there's that.
Her. You mean Salem?
That's right. Not much is known about her, and quite frankly, that's not what matters. What matters right now is that she wants the relics. If she gets them, it's not going to end well.
Okay.
You know, you can always go in and say hi.
I don't want to bother him.
A father's never too busy for his daughter.
Not all of my friends would agree with you on.
I'm legit worried for these guys.
Here,
What? Where are you going?
you've never been very talkative, but that boy you brought home loves to run his mouth. I want to hear
That
more
he
about the
does.
adventures of Team RWBY.
Ollie, is that you, dear?
Hey, Dad.
Blake. Well, this is a pleasant surprise. Please, come
She
sit.
seems a little afraid of her dad.
Don't worry, I've got it. Sit down. Sit down.
I don't want to keep you with your...
Nonsense. I've been cooped up in here all day. You still take sugar, right?
Oh, actually,
Oh, sorry.
No, it's fine.
Oh, here, take this one.
No, really, it's no big deal.
You sure?
Positive.
Old habits, I suppose. Might want to let it cool.
Right.
So, is it warm in Vale?
Huh?
It just seems like your outfit doesn't cover very much.
It covers plenty.
I mean, a little more armor might help, don't you think?
I'm fine. I don't need armor. I can look after myself.
I
I guess this is why she was nervous to
know you can.
talk
I'm
to him.
sorry.
Why? Why would you say that?
Sweetheart, what's wrong? What did I say?
How can you still love me after what I did?
That
Blake.
outfit covers a heck of a lot more than the last one did.
You were right. I shouted at you and yelled at you, but you were right. I called you cowards.
It's okay.
I should have left the White Fang with you and Mom. I should have listened to you, and I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Blake, it's fine. We never held anything against you, and I never feared you would fail. The only thing I ever feared was that you would fall down the wrong path. And I am so proud to see you haven't.
But I did. It was...
And you pulled yourself out. You came back. There aren't many who possess that kind of strength, and even fewer that have the courage to face their demons again. Vale, Mountain Glen, Beacon. You confronted the White Fang time after time.
I didn't do it alone.
No, you didn't. Which is why I wanted to ask you. Why did you leave Vale? Why did you leave your friends behind?
Seriously?
Oh, whoa! This isn't the bathroom! I'll just be going.
Seriously,
Sorry to
dude?
interrupt this tender family moment.
I really don't like you.
Yeah, you're not helping yourself much there.
Alright. So let's say we believe all of this. There really is this crazy evil being behind these attacks, not just some thugs trying to become powerful. Why doesn't the world know? Why isn't Atlas going after them, or Mistral?
And why aren't we in more of a hurry to get to Haven? Shouldn't we be getting them a message? What if they're next?
Oh, they are.
Master over there saw what happened at Beacon. He's not dumb. He'll be on his guard. Besides, it takes time to mobilize forces like that. Do you really think they planned out that attack on Beacon overnight? And to answer your question, it's the same reason we keep quiet about the Maidens. If the whole world knew about the relics, about Salem, it would be chaos.
Yeah, go crazy.
We have another great war on our hands, and this time, you'd have to fight. Look, I had the same questions too. But old Ozpen always put his foot down. We can't cause a panic. I can't tell you how many times I've heard that. Salem's smart. She works from the shadows, using others to get what she wants. So when it comes time to place the blame, we can only point at each other.
Yeah.
She's trying to divide us. Humanity. So far, she's done a pretty damn good job.
Well, it's really not that hard.
Alright. So what should we do?
I don't really know. Ozpen has put a lot of trust in the headmasters. Like I said, the schools are an important part of stopping Salem. Atlas is going to be on high alert after the last attack, and Vacuo is, well, Vacuo. It will be hard to hire thieves and scoundrels to fight against other thieves and scoundrels. Take that. Add in the fact that Cinder and her crew claim to be from Haven. I think it's likely the next target. So, we're on our way to the headmaster. Haven't heard from him in a while, even before the attack. I'm hoping he has the answers. All right, I think it's time you kids got some sleep.
Still smarting a little bit from that cut.
Yeah?
This is a lot to take in. And it all sounds crazy, but I'm willing to do whatever I can to help. Because I trust you. But why couldn't you trust me? Why couldn't you just travel with us instead of all of this secrecy and...
Look, this has nothing to do with trust. It's a long story. okay?
Seriously? Now you're tired of telling us stories?
Did you know the crows are a sign of bad luck? No superstition, but it's how I got my name. You see, some people can absorb electricity, and some people can burst into rose petals. And some people are just born unlucky. My semblance isn't like most. It's not exactly something I do. It's always there, whether I like it or not. I bring misfortune.
Do you, though?
I guess you could call me a bad luck charm. Comes in real handy when I'm fighting an enemy. But it makes it a little hard on friends and family.
Well, you are just a real bundle of help, aren't you?
Yeah.
Where are you going?
Taking a walk.
There's nothing else you want to tell us?
Not tonight.
No concept of privacy, no respect for personal space.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, okay?
Okay,
Ow,
he
I'm
totally
sorry.
deserves that.
Look, I promise it was important. I needed to find you to talk to you.
What, son? What could be so important?
I was talking to your mom and she said something weird about the White Fang.
I'm stopping you right there.
But
I told you. I'm not here to fight the White Fang. I'm not here to fight anyone. I'm here to rest.
No, but
to
you-
figure things out
but you-
and to see my family.
But you pissed him off.
your mom said White Fang members don't wear masks in Menagerie. But I saw one at the market yesterday. I even got a picture.
Son,
Look, I'm trying to help.
I don't want your help.
Well, you two really do deserve each other, don't you?
A freaking ninja?
A spy.
But why would... Hey, wait!
What's happened?
The White Fang is evil. I totally called it, and I'm bringing your daughter back.
That's just a whole
Get moving.
bundle of screw ups there. Crow, you don't sound so good. And that's probably not good.
Well, that's unfortunate.
That's either venom or an infection. Not good at all. Okay, so I don't feel like Crow really told us a whole lot more than we already knew. I mean, he pretty much told Ruby and company what was going on, but he didn't really tell us anything that we didn't already see in previous volumes, or in previous episodes in this volume. So I guess we should move on to the next episode. The next episode is called 2 Steps Forward, 2 Steps Back. And as for Blake's family, well, I mean, it was pretty obvious that the White Fang was going to come after them. They pretty much, Blake unfortunately painted a big target on all 4 of them in their house. So, yeah, moving on, though. I don't know if we'll see Weiss here, or if we'll keep going with this, but this is definitely the last one of these that I can do tonight. So, yeah, the binge will have to end right here. But here we go, guys. This is, hang on. I spoke a little too soon, didn't I? More technical difficulties. Okay, here we go. So, yeah. Yeah, really interesting. I know, I'm sorry I didn't talk much during that episode. It was a really long episode, and I didn't really talk a whole lot because there was just a whole lot to listen to and a lot to take in. Yeah, Sun and Blake, they really do, they really kind of deserve each other. Neither one of them have a very solid head on their shoulders, to be honest. And as for RWBY, she's kind of getting ahead of herself too. She's got to learn how to use her power, and she's going to have to get a little bit better. She's going to get herself killed if she, runs into situations like Tyrion. She was way outmatched for that. So she is going to have to learn to, be smart. But we're getting there. We're moving along. So let's head on into this next episode. This is 2 steps forward and 2 steps back. In 3, 2, 1, play. Just like a fairy tale, it seems we were just pretending to happy ending. Hope Crow's gonna be alright. Be a shame to lose him. And he's been such a force for so long, and he's kind of been out there. He's definitely an asset that we don't need to lose right now. And we'll see what happens with Weiss. I don't know if we'll visit her in this episode or not. Alright, here we go. Oh, okay. I almost forgot about Yang. Okay.
Wow, that thing packs a punch.
We've been at this for weeks. I get it. You want to make sure I can still fight. I think I'm doing just fine.
You're close.
Not bad.
Oh, really?
You're still off balance.
What? No, I'm not. Honestly,
I think he's just
I'm
messing
kinda
with you.
surprised. I thought it would just be this huge weight, but it feels natural. They did a great job with this thing.
I wasn't talking about your actual balance. Although, that could use some work too.
Meaning?
Stay
I
focused.
saw your turn in class. During the Vital Festival?
Let me guess. I was sloppy.
No. You were predictable. And stubborn. And maybe a little boneheaded.
Yeah.
Do you realize that you used your semblance to win every fight after the qualifiers?
So what? How is me using my semblance any different than someone else using theirs?
Because not everyone else's is basically a temper tantrum.
Yeah.
I am serious.
Yeah.
Once you take damage, you can dish it back twice as hard, but that doesn't make you invincible. It's great when you're in a bind, but what happens if you miss? What happens if they're stronger? What then? Now you're just weak and tired.
Yeah, what?
Always
That was something that I said during the tournament. What if somebody could use that against her?
smile, or, well, remember that first haircut. But you gotta keep your emotions in check. Okay, and think before you act. Your semblance is a great fallback, but you can't let yourself rely on it. It won't always save you. Obviously.
Yeah.
Definitely have your mom's stubbornness.
Oh, so now we could talk about her?
Well, as I have been informed,
If you want to.
you're an adult now, remember?
Well, sorry I remind you of her.
Don't be.
He never said that was a bad thing.
Raven was great in so many ways. Her strength, her ambition, her dedication to whatever cause she thought was worth fighting. I'm proud of how much of her I see. But I'm glad I don't see all of her.
Why?
Your mother was a complicated.
I think she still is.
She had her faults, but those faults are what tore our team apart. And did a real number on our family. We both act like the easiest way to tackle an obstacle is through it. That strength is all that matters in a fight. But if you just take a second look, then you see there's a way around as well. Come on. One more before. See? All right. Now you're using your head instead of your...
All right. And we are going to see Weiss. See,
Hello, sister.
Leave.
How hurtful. And here I am about to offer you a favor.
oh
Father's
really?
taking me into town to introduce me to some of his business partners. I thought I'd see if you wanted me to pick you up anything since you're, well, stuck here.
I
Jealous?
think he just
Is
wanted to
that it?
gloat.
Whatever do you mean?
Is that why you hate me? Are you jealous of my abilities? Of Winter's?
Probably.
No, not really. Honestly, I find it barbaric. It's beneath people like me, like Father. What could a single huntsman possibly do that an army could not? That's why we have one, even if it is run by a fool.
I said, leave.
Fine, fine. I've got better things to do.
Do you?
Enjoy your training, however pointless it is. What is your plan anyway? What do you hope to accomplish while trapped in your own bedroom?
Yeah, he's a lot more worried about that than he lets on. Because I'm pretty sure that when she's ready to get out of there, there's not a whole lot that's going to be able to stand in her way. And again, Ironwood will probably have her back. If she needs it.
Schnee, are you alright?
She's fine.
Yes. Klein, I need a favor.
He might be the one to help. And back to Blake.
Gotcha! Hey, wait up!
Don't let her out of your sight!
See if she can, see if she can help fix the mess she made.
Why are you watching me?
Give it up! Not above hitting a girl, you know.
Son, you're not helping.
Grab the scroll! Seems someone thinks it's important. Get...
Grab it already.
Quit staring and grab it!
Quick to act, except when you need to.
Blake, watch out!
Someone you know?
Wait, you know her? But she doesn't even look like a... Ah!
Son!
Give it to me.
No.
You shouldn't have come back.
Son! Son! No, 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 not again, please!
I won't go so far as to say
Somebody!
she said she shouldn't have come back, but she definitely shouldn't have outed
Hold on,
herself.
son. Just hold on.
I know I keep saying that, but damn.
Just hold on, Uncle Crow.
Yeah, what's going on with Crow? It'd be a real shame to lose him at this point.
She's not coming. Die.
It's getting worse.
How much farther? You've got to be close.
Without the map, there's no way of knowing. But I feel like we're close to something.
Told you shouldn't drop it every time you see something.
What is it?
Okay.
Hey, hey, Mistral! We're on the right path! Oh. Does it say how close?
No.
It does not.
And it looks like the path takes us up through the mountains.
Guys, I don't know if all of us can make that climb.
Okay, well, what about this place? Kuro Yuri!
That's the title of the next episode.
That village was destroyed years ago.
But if it takes us around the mountains, it's the best bet we've got.
It will take too long.
The town would have had a doctor, right? Or maybe we could scavenge for medicine?
Right!
We're not going to find anything. We just have to press on.
Are you sure?
Len, why are you acting?
We can split up. Ren and I can cut through the mountains while you and Ruby take Crow around through the village.
No, we're supposed to stick together. We keep each other safe.
We don't have time for safe. If we make it to Mistral, we'll bring back help. If we don't, we'll at least have a better view of the land. Up there, we can see if there's somewhere else we can go.
Well, that is true.
okay?
Yeah, may not have any choice.
Just take care of each other.
We always have.
Yeah, those two are pretty good together. All right.
They're gonna be fine, John.
You don't know that.
Well, nobody knows anything, but that's the same symbol that. That's the same symbol that they saw in that burned down village. Well, we'll see. We'll see what they find when they get there. Okay. So I think Weiss is about to pull an escape with her butler's help. And yeah, let's see what happens with Crow. Like I said, I'd really hate to lose him at this point. But he's stuck with us this long, so maybe they're going to find help. As for Rin and Nora, I think they can probably handle themselves. I mean, they're pretty strong, especially together. So I think Ruby and John are probably going to have the hardest time of the bunch. So that will conclude the binge for tonight. Can't wait to get into more of this, but I don't want to get too ahead of myself. So as for tonight, it's been fun, but that will definitely do it. So hope you guys enjoyed the reaction. Let me know if you did. Leave a comment, leave a like. Definitely would help me out. So yeah, until next time, guys, I am Stickboy, and I will see you later.